I think they'll be surprised. You never know what could happen.
Standing in his way is the formidable Papao, ready to bring the storm and show who's boss.
I could knock him out straight, but I want to play with him. He ain't got no chance with me. I'm going to smash Ed TY.
These two warriors share a musical background, but tonight, it's all about the fight. They've put friendship aside for a clash that'll have you on the edge of your seat. Hold on to your hats because this is a showdown that'll shake the arena. Get ready to witness fireworks in the cage as Tai Jones and Papao go head-to-head in a battle that'll blow your mind.
Jones, aka Ed Sheeran lookalike here tonight in our lookalike contest. Now, he told me to say that. He said that was his new nickname. I like it a lot more. And he plans to bring a bit of a typhoon tonight. Knows he's going up against the bigger man. Has to make it scrappy. Has to play on the cardio. And he has to get inside that big reach advantage.
Well, you know, the walk to the cage or the ring is always a shaky one. So let's hope that his legs do work like they used to before.
Oh my God, how long have you been holding that one in now?
Can't lie, that was on the spot.
Well, I will say, you know, if you didn't watch the press conference, you know, it started off with a bit of trash talk, but as soon as things got physical, for even a moment there was a side to Tai that just switched on. That man wanted to scrap, and he was serious as anything. So there's a good phrase that goes around in the MMA world, and it's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. And I believe Typhoon here might have quite a big dog inside of him.
Well, you know, away from the combat action and the, you know, how you broke down the fight there, I'm actually disappointed that he didn't walk out to an Ed Sheeran song.
YouTube copyright law.
That makes a lot more sense.
Sorry, you know, it is what it is. But we have a great pay-per-view coming up later.
For sure, we can't wait for that.
We can play whenever we want on that. That's going to be good.
Make sure to buy that Vimeo pay-per-view, as this is the final fight of the prelims live on.
True. Actually, we will be going to Vimeo after this. Head to Vimeo now, pick up the pay-per-view for, of course, the main event, Mr. Eddie Hall in the 2v1 MMA fight against the Nefertiti brothers. It's going to be good. But Tai Jones first. Still making his way to the cage right now. He's talked a lot about the skills he brought to this fight. Skateboarding, parkour, you know, apparently he's getting a manicure right now, but they got to check the nails. That is something you do have to do.
Yeah, I mean, I found his approach at the press conference very interesting. He offered Papao a arm wrestle of all things, and Papa was really not just in the mood for that. He wasn't trying to have no ticklish arm wrestle. He said, you know what? You're taking the mic. I'm going to pick you up into the sky, and he was literally... He had Ed Sheeran's up in his arm. It was incredible.
Yeah, usually you get fined for something like that, but this is the World Freak Fight League, you know.
Where we do the freakiest things.
Exactly, so, you know, it's all good fun right there, but he's a serious man, you know. I was saying again, he's getting married in 4 days. The Typhoon, Tai Jones, everybody.
No one can tell me that's not Ed Sheeran. I don't understand how
we swapped him.
So similar.
When you weren't looking, we swapped him.
Now let's make some noise for the one and only Papao.
aka Stormzy, in this matchup of lookalikes. That's what we're doing with this one, but also it's a David versus Goliath matchup. If you couldn't tell, the man is 6'6". That is a big man in there. He's got a long reach, and I saw him shuffling around a bit earlier, hitting the bag. You know, he looks like he's here to inflict some damage on Tai.
Yeah, I mean, we spoke to him during fight week, and his constant message was he doesn't want to knock Tai out. He wants to play with him. Do you understand? When someone says, I want to play with you, with the confidence, the aura that Papao said it in, it's scary.
It is scary, but I'll tell you what, I'm interested in this one. You know, no lie here, two guys who aren't the most trained, but that intrigues me even more, especially if this hits the ground. Because normally, you know, against two skilled guys, if you're the bigger man, you get on top, that's definitely good. But there is something else to this when we're all the same size on the ground. And if Tai can get on top, Papao might be just a bit too big and have a tough time getting up, and that could be a good route to victory for Tai.
Most definitely, those muscles do get worn out on the ground, and who knows, we've not seen anything from Tai to make us feel like he's not good on the ground. Maybe this is all a show, the shadow boxing, and you know, he's showing that he can't really do it. Maybe on the ground, this man's been training.
I would not be surprised, this guy, you know, he's very elusive. A mysterious man, been wearing sunglasses all day. They've both got them off now, though. They are in the cage. For this, your last fight here on the YouTube prelims of the World Free Fight League #1 here tonight. Vimeo pay-per-view going live after this. But I think we are just about ready to get this underway.
Okay, gentlemen. Come. Okay, gentlemen, you know the rules. Protect yourself all the time, listen my command. When I say stop, you stop. Touch your gloves if you want, and stop back to your corner. Let's go. Go back to your corner. Stay back. Sodicio.
Here we go. Tai Jones versus Papao, 3 3-minute rounds.
Yeah, blue corner, black trunks here for Tai Jones. Papao in the lime green. Look at the pop for Tai Jones here tonight as well. We do love it.
Timer. Are you ready?
And
let's go.
wrapping him in, here we go, as you mentioned. 3 3-minute rounds, running side kick, immediately takes Tai off his feet. Now trying to take that backside position, lands some ground and pound inside hook, but the strength already on display for Papao. Tai trying to scramble back to the feet here, but he's eating shots on the way up. Oh!
Big shot on the ground.
He's got him flattened out right there. Tai still trying to fight out of this position, but doesn't really seem like he knows what he's doing, and he's not fighting back, and there we go.
Incredible! It's another super quick finish, and Tai Jones.
Great performance there from Papao. Knew exactly what he wanted to do. A sprinting side kick, takes him off the feet, then gets some nasty ground and pound. And I think the ref really just called an action there because he just didn't see anything in the way of intelligent defense from Tai. But when you talk about a dominant performance, ladies and gentlemen, he ran across the cage, side kicked him, and then just ground and pounded him for the win. I mean, that doesn't get much more dominant than that.
He did definitely play with him, but not in the fashion I thought.
No, I don't think there was any playing right there. He got top position. Tai rolled to his belly, didn't have any real kind of defense. I mean, wasn't really even covering the head, and of course the ref has to stop it.
I'm quite glad for Tai here. He's got a wedding in a few days.
Well, you know, it doesn't seem like he took that much punishment, although you never know in these situations. He got in there, happy to do so. Seeing the replay again right now, great shots were landed, and this is some heavy ground and pound from a guy that big. And you know, Tai, there was questions about the training he'd been doing going into this fight, but you know, it seems that he hadn't spent a lot of time working on those ground skills, and we have your winner there.
Knockdown, Papao.
Ja czekałem na nich. Okay, gentlemen.
Papa, you said you were going to play with him, but we didn't expect that. Talk us through your victory here tonight.
Mate, there's nothing that I love this guy. There's so much respect between me and him. I'm so sorry about what happened, but it's just love, isn't it? It's business. It's a business, but hey, he's a good lad. I love him.
Tai, quick word on his performance there. Did you expect like that?
Mate, yeah, he's a beast. The guy's a beast. He's a Stormzy lookalike, for God's sake. But you know, I respect him too. It's business, but we can also be professional. and we have been tonight, and I love that. We're not taking it personal.
Round of applause for these guys, and a big shout out to Tai as he is getting married in a few days. So can we make some more noise?
Well, definitely a big performance there from Stormzy, aka Papao. I mean, fantastic job, completely dominant, took him off his feet, and you couldn't have asked for something better than that. But we got time to get over to the Vimeo and the pay-per-view, so let's go back to our presenters cage side.